Hi, I'm Mark, and this is my revised list of the top 10 inventions ever made. So I'm going to start with controlled fire, which I got from someone else in this class. And I think it's an excellent point. We underestimate the importance of fire in cleanliness and cooking and how many lives fire has saved. Next is penicillin in the staying with the theme of health. Penicillin has saved millions and millions of lives, and the idea is a society cannot function as well as it does today when people are dying every day from small, insignificant infections. Next is the wheel. The wheel is huge just because it is so central to so many inventions that we have nowadays, and it's just so important to inside of all machines and pulleys and everything. Next is the engine. The engine is the key to really every form of modern transportation: car, plane, train, motorboat, even steam engine. It's really hard to imagine what we could be doing today without the engine and without the production abilities and transportation abilities it gives us. Next is sewage. It's almost impossible to have big cities without sewage, or you could just say impossible. So the fact is, without sewage, you would need to still have people mainly living as subsistence farmers rather than big cities. And with big cities, you get so many other benefits that would not be possible without sewage. Next is birth control. Birth control released women from being chained down to being house mothers because now they can choose and make decisions with their life that they could not necessarily do before, which means that women can now join the workforce and actually pursue careers and other such things with their life that they just didn't have that choice before. Next is electricity. Electricity has a million applications, as everyone knows, but if we just look at simply light that we can get from electricity, it's so vitally important because before the use of electricity and light bulbs and whatnot, people were only able to work or do anything for maybe 16, 17 hours out of the day because when it was dark, you couldn't do anything. You couldn't see anything, you couldn't work, you couldn't be productive. Now we are able to catch 24 hours of the day, and we're able to do so much with that. Next is the printing press. The printing press has allowed for the widespread education of people for cheap in a way that was never seen before. And when we look at all of the positive externalities that come with education of decreased crime, higher life expectancy, higher quality of life, all of those are at least in some way attributable to the printing press. Staying on that theme, the internet has many of those same qualities that the printing press brought when it first hit the market because it also has this widespread uh, information and education that people can now get for much cheaper. And lastly is semiconductors, because without semiconductors we couldn't have computers, cell phones, and so many of the technologies that are really vital to our lives. On a medical, personal, business sense, the list is endless. So that's my list. Thank you.